Welcome back, Couch Kids viewers, to the Couch Kids podcast, episode 1414. Correct?
Nice.
104.
Yeah.
1004.
It is 114 minus 100.
Wait, that's
four?
Wait, 14.
That's right.
Oh, yeah,
the math checks out.
Thank God the math checks.
Thanks, Couch Kids bot. Thanks,
Bot.
thanks, Coucho.
Can we please start a Coucho, and can we please have Coucho be our fact checker, which is really
Just me.
really just going.
Just me doing
Fact
faux
check.
Oh my God,
facts.
Coucho is our new fact-checking robot, and we'll add a
Coucho, what is the main export of Africa?
Oh, let me rewind that. Oh.
My name's Ari.
I'm Andrew.
And I'm Coucho Colton.
Oh, that was scary.
Coucho Colton.
Yeah, and we are back on the couch. We are recording on a day off the schedule usually. That's kind of my bad. But Andrew, you're going to New York for a couple weeks.
I am going to New York. I'm going to New York for 2 weeks. I'm very excited. Originally from New York, so going to go see my family. That'll be fun.
Long Island.
Yeah, that's right, baby.
Yeah.
Pizza.
Water.
This one's for all my Long Island listeners out there. The shore. Everything bagels. They'll get it.
Okay.
Dude.
That'll make sense.
Let's make a New York soundboard.
Ooh, I
Okay,
like
ready?
that.
Yeah, I mean obviously it's like I'm walking here. And
Yeah,
then like
pizza.
pizza and then, but then it's like the taxes are getting out of hand.
Rent is too damn high. How many square feet is this?
Yes. 400 square feet. This place is a palace.
I'd rather Uber. The MTA is going up again.
Let's get what's the most like specific one that you could throw down?
Let's go to Madame Tussauds. I don't know.
I like the Empire State Building. Whoa.
Check out this hidden gem in New York City. The
Times Square.
M&M store.
Dude, I love the M&M store. Really? I might be one of the worst New Yorkers because I eat that shit up, man. I love kitsch. I love really big statues of small things. I love it.
I when I went to New York for my honeymoon and we met up and I kind of told you what we did, you were like, "Fuck, that's good." Like I didn't even know that existed.
I'm the worst because people are like, "I'm going to New York. What do I do?" And I was like, "Fucking, there's an Applebee's in Times Square. That's pretty dope."
Yo.
Let me tell you about a little gem called Central Park. Yeah,
It's huge.
Honestly, though, sometimes those things that you think are going to be the most touristy end up kind of being like gems that you remember, like that you really appreciate. Because I remember I did the like ferry boat ride to the Statue of Liberty, and that was like I loved it. Like it was very touristy. Like it's the most touristy thing you could probably do.
There was
it was great. No,
there was a night where my girlfriend and I, we got a little tipsy and we went up, we found this place called The Edge, and it's just like a pretty tall building, and it just has this like triangle edge that you can like walk out on, and it ended up being like our favorite thing we've ever done ever. It was just like, I don't know.
Did you do it?
Yeah, we did it.
Because you're afraid of
I am afraid of heights
like that.
Was
Were
it
you okay?
Deeply afraid of heights.
Glass floor.
There's like one part where you could like
can
look
see.
down.
Hate that. There was a place like that in Tokyo. Remember that?
I don't
Did not like that.
Dude, I wish Sammy was here because so you guys were in Osaka, and Sammy and I were in Tokyo.
We're going from New York to Japan now.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, okay.
Hell yeah.
Sorry.
Osaka, New York.
Osaka, New
A little hidden gem.
Throw the couch in the plane. Let's go.
further back on Long Island. Montauk, East Hampton, Osaka, and then you hit
The sixth borough that people don't talk about.
Talk about it a lot.
Osaka.
Yeah.
Osaka borough.
Dude, they do have in Osaka. They have America which is like
And there's a Statue of Liberty there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
What's the Mura mean at the end?
Yes, Colton. You took Japanese.
Couchbot.
Yeah.
Let's get him in here.
Beep, boop, boop,
Hey, Couchbot.
Oh, whoa.
I don't.
Let's
I don't think so.
So Sammy and I, we went up. You guys were in Osaka, Long Island, and we went up to the top of the Tokyo Tower.
That's right.
And Sammy and I were like, what are we gonna do? I have a crippling fear of heights. A crippling.
And Sammy
fear of
does
heights.
too, right? Like Sammy doesn't like
Sammy's
it.
better than me, but like we were walking up to it, and my legs were buckling, thinking about how high we're gonna go. And basically, the Tokyo Tower has 2 or 3-ish levels. where you look at it and there's like an observation deck in the middle, and then there's an even higher one that you can go up to. And the tickets vary on like, it's half price to go halfway up and then full price for the whole way up. And I was like, you know what? Let's just do it. Let's do it. Let's go all the way up to the top. So we get there, we buy our tickets for the top. We go straight up. It's nighttime. We go straight up to the observation deck in the middle where they do a little show basically for all the people that are going up to the top. And we get out, and I was like wobbly walking, but I'm okay. We're not that high up.
Did you guys do the picture?
We did.
They like take your picture? Yeah. That's so cute.
Weo,
isn't it? Isn't it Weo? Yeah.
Weo. Yes, and you do
you throw up a W, dude.
And then, so from there, we went up to another level. So from the middle, you go up to a smaller observation deck. And at that point, I'm thinking that is the highest one. I'm like, it's a small little one.
Yeah.
You're walking around, there's all of these mirrors, and it's very cool.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, this is great. I went to the top. I conquered my fear. We get in this Willy Wonka ass elevator. It's so small. It closes, and I'm like, here we go. We are going back down to the ground. I fucking did it. All of a sudden, the elevator goes up. It's now going up again. In this tiny, it is a glass elevator that fits 8 people that is packed with like 16 people. And my heart sinks. Sammy grabs me and I bury my head like in her arm, and I'm like, fuck. And then Sammy was very great. She was great the whole time. And then the elevator halfway through,
it does
rattles.
It does the little drop.
It It rattles and it makes a noise, and like I can't breathe. And the person is like, or like they have it
built into
they have a
they
built-in
do. I remember
audio
that.
that's just like ha ha ha. That's normal.
Yep,
because it's between like the guy
I
built
totally
it
remember
and
that.
then
the safety mechanism.
Yeah, they're
attached.
like they were really trying. As soon as it happened, people like it was like 2 Japanese voices, and I was like, what, is this an emergency? Like, and then in the English,
down.
I didn't like
pull
it at
out
all.
Google Translate, and it's like say your prayers or something.
And so we get up to the top finally, and that was the top, and I conquered my fear. I didn't really.
It's a really cool thing to do if you like. It seems kind of touristy and like, do I really want to like go to the high point of the tower, whatever?
Yeah,
it's cool. Like
that's really cool.
Remember we were that was another thing where we almost skipped it because I remember us like Tokyo Tower. It was like I don't know, and then.
Dude, I am a slut for going on like towers and just
Really?
high points. I love just getting like a view of a city that you can't get anywhere else. Like
my favorite like vista point that we went to was that first day at Shibuya
Shibuya
Scramble.
Shibuya.
Yeah, it was Shibuya Sky.
Oh my
God,
and that's the one that had the cutout in the floor.
You could look down,
and like I had to walk around that whole with like a 10-foot radius. Colton was like laying down on it like a psycho.
I envy you. Do you not have a fear of heights?
Not too much anymore. I feel like
anymore.
I don't think I ever had like a crippling fear of heights, but then I think like I get a little woozy. I'll say like if I'm like on the edge of something, I can get that like whoa, but like
something
but
like
then I fucking sack up and I just
No.
do it. Like, whoa.
Is it for you,
real.
Colton? The like if there is a glass looking hole, on the floor, and you're supposed to like walk on it, like does the logic part of your brain kick in where it's like they wouldn't design this to break, or like there's no way this can fail without saving me.
I think that there's that in my head.
Unless I lean over and my 10-pound chain falls off my neck and it shatters
You
it.
hear one crack. You hear like the
And
I look
Everyone
up and
looks down.
I look up and I pull up a sign that says "Yikes," and then I fall down. And my shoes fall down after me.
We just watch you like,
God, he's dead. Yeah.
The little cloud at the bottom. He's probably fine. Oh man. Oh
yeah, I love lookout points. I just think it's fun. Like they always make a treat of it going up. Usually, Shibuya Sky had like a really cool elevator, and it like the light. They make you feel like you're like portaling up or something.
Mm-hmm.
Even like Tokyo Tower had like the cool history thing going up.
That was cool.
It's just fun. I don't know. Like it's a good way to kill an hour, and there's usually like a store with good merch that you can buy, and it's like I survived the sky or something.
Dude, Shibuya. I thought it was so cute that Shibuya's like or at least the Shibuya Sky thing, their whole mascot thing was basically Peanuts.
Yeah.
And it was just like Snoopy and like
shirts.
they had it was so cute.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Couch Kid's gonna take Japan soon.
God, I would love to go back.
We're gonna bring the couch carry-on.
Yep.
We're gonna say uninstall 3 seats on the plane.
We have a couch.
Plug in the couch.
No need. We'll buckle ourselves in.
They just said okay. They said they would do it. It's crazy. There's that little notes section. They do it.
So funny. The people behind us, how would they like? Do you guys mind if we recline back on the recliners?
Excuse me.
I'm just gonna kick off the little dogs.
Let the dogs out.
Do you guys mind if we record?
Yeah.
No? Okay, that's cool.
Okay, guys, we're recording.
Welcome back.
Hey, what about this though? Or like watching me rip ass.
We do a lot of planes going down bits.
I think it's how we cope with it.
Yeah, the fear of the flying in the heights and all that. Hey, you want to check this crazy segue? So we're talking about Shibuya.
Oh.
Shibuya, crazy enough, appears during the secret ending of Kingdom Hearts 3.
Oh my
And
God.
speaking of Kingdom Hearts, since we've all just agreed to jump onto this train, our good friend Andrew here, let me tell you how proud I am of this guy. Andrew, what did you just pick up and beat recently?
I just picked up Kingdom Hearts and I fucking beat it. I beat Ansem's ass. For now,
How'd it feel?
For now.
Clem, can you put some audience cheering noises after Andrew says that and then cut out me explaining it?
Nice.
Clem, can you keep all of that explanation but still do the sound effects? It was great. It was really fun. I kept texting Colton all of these questions because there's a lot of questions that I feel like there's a lot of things that don't connect.
It is,
and I'm like, why if I close the keyhole, why am I still seeing the Heartless? Like, what's the point of closing keyholes? And also, I found out you don't even need to go to Aerial World at all. You don't need to go to Atlantis at all.
Just skip it.
You can straight up skip that world and nothing is affected.
Is it worth skipping? Worth playing?
Actually,
I think it's worth playing, yeah.
I would have skipped it.
Oh.
I hate the mechanics.
It sucks.
Like the up-down mechanics, and then you have to beat Ursula.
Yeah,
which I also don't like.
She's one of the lamest bosses, I think.
Can you give us some highlights of the playthrough?
Yeah, what's your highlight of the experience? Because and for people that don't know, Kingdom Hearts is notoriously convoluted. It's like the hybrid of Square Enix meets Disney.
It's very funny because when the game starts, it's great because they introduce all of these concepts, and you're like, oh, there are all these questions that are popping up, and I feel like I've seen a meme a while ago that is just like every line of dialogue in Kingdom Hearts, like, darkness is the heart, but heart is the light, but not really, but also Kingdom Hearts. Whoa. And that I think was Ansem's last thing before I banished him into the darkness, where Mickey, spoiler for, so I beat it yesterday, and I my girlfriend
couldn't sleep a wink.
My girlfriend came in and she hasn't really watched any of it. I'm watching the final cinematic.
It's so beautiful.
They're closing this bit. They're closing Kingdom Hearts because Sora's like, no, Kingdom Hearts has light. And Ansem's like, no, it's darkness. And they're trying to close the thing. And then Riku comes out and he's like, go ahead, Sora. Close the door on me.
Hey, that's a really good impression, though.
Thanks. They close they're pushing, and then they're like, look through the crack, and Mickey's like, then you see Mickey like pop out of the darkness, holding his own Keyblade, and he's like, go ahead, guys. I'll be fucking fine. And he jumps off and hits another Heartless as the door closes.
On Mickey?
He stays locked inside Kingdom. I could be very wrong.
No,
but
he's absolutely right.
They close the door on Kingdom Hearts. Mickey's inside fighting the Heartless with Riku, and that, and it ends, and then it's, dude, I'm fucking hyped.
He's lit for it, dude.
Sense. Whoa. It made no sense, and Noelle was like, what the fuck is this? And then they play an orchestral version of Simple and Clean as Kairi is going away and she's fading into Destiny Island. Oh my god, dude.
It's so good, dude.
This one's for you, El Pats. I hope you're punching the air right now.
Are there voice actors?
Yes.
Oh
dude,
my god, dude!
the cast is stacked.
It's star-studded, dude.
Who is it?
I'm gonna go through the IMDb. I'm just gonna name a few names.
Okay.
Sora is Haley Joel Osment. Austin. Yeah. Haley Joel Osment. And then his voice gets real fucking deep for Chain of Memories, which is the second one.
Oh,
it's supposed to start. It's supposed to. It gets higher. Actually, it's weirder. I guess because it's supposed to start immediately after Kingdom Hearts 1.
Yeah.
So like Goofy and them are running through the forest, and then he goes from like, "Hey Goofy," to like, "Goofy, come on, we gotta go." It's wild. Okay, I'll look up the IMDb.
They asked him, funny enough, in a more recent interview, they're like, hey, like, you know, you're getting older now. You're like 40 something. Like, I hope I didn't just like overreach him. But
hey, Coucho, can you fact check that?
Katja, how old is Haley Joel Osment?
Haley Joel Osment is actually 53 years old.
Wow. And that's a fact. And we know that because that's coming from Coucho.
That's true.
And he checked with Joe Rogan.
He wouldn't lie.
Before Coucho gives us anything, the fact checker has to go to Joe Rogan to fact check
to get the facts.
The truth.
And but they asked him at the end, he just finished like recording Kingdom Hearts 3 or whatever, and they're like, dude, you know, they're making more. Like, are you okay to keep voicing ever teenage boy Sora? And he's all, yeah, I mean, my voice is pretty much settled. Like, I can still do the high pitch thing. And he like does it. He's like, Goofy, you know, and it's just like, all right, like, I guess he's got it, you know, like,
dude, it's nuts. Okay. So I'm just going to rattle off some names.
Okay.
It's crazy.
Haley Joel Osment is Sora, right? Hayden Panettiere is Kyrie. Billy Zane is Ansem. Mandy Moore is Aerith Gainsborough.
Yeah.
You have David Boren. He's Leon. You'd recognize him if you saw his face.
Dude, the guy that plays Riku is isn't it David Gallagher? He's from Seventh Heaven.
Yes.
Oh.
Yeah. David, yes. And then Chrissy Carlson Romano is Yuffie. Yeah. You have Dee Bradley Baker. You have Lance Bass as Sephiroth. Dude, and then really? Dude, they get pretty much all of the actors to come back to reprise their role. They get like Sean Astin to come back and do Hercules. Dude, it's basically everybody, but obviously Robin Williams. Robin Williams doesn't get, I mean, he was alive when it came out, but he doesn't do it. And then they don't get Danny DeVito as Phil.
That's right.
And those are the only characters that really kind of come out.
Danny
like they're
DeVito
pretty jarring.
Is Phil.
Yeah.
Okay.
In Hercules,
you know what I'm talking about?
world.
Hercules.
No. Oh,
half goat
Danny
guy.
DeVito's
Yes.
Phil and
But it's so
Hercules.
funny because it's just someone doing an impression, and then you get all of the regular voice actors. Hercules is like, "Hey, like, good luck at the thing," and then Phil's like, "Hey, I'm Phil.
I'm also Phil."
I'm like, Phil, dude.
It's like Christopher Walken. Like,
Hey, I'm Phil.
oh my god.
Sora, fucking.
You gotta be a hero.
Keyblade. You gotta beat Cloud.
Dude,
This is a Kingdom Hearts podcast now. I'm sorry.
yeah,
Ari.
we're changing everything. Ari, you gotta play.
Kingdom Cast.
The Kingdom Cast. Honestly,
Kingdom Cast.
that's a perfect title for someone that's running a Kingdom.
But I
Hearts
enjoyed
cast.
it. The next game, I just started. It's like, because it's like, it was made for the Game Boy Advance.
Game Boy Advance.
It was made for the Game Boy Advance, and then they converted it into like
A PS2 game.
Yeah, they converted it into PS2.
So I have played Kingdom Hearts before. I have not played any of the PS2 games or like any of the main console games. I played.
Wait, what are you talking about? So you haven't played Kingdom Hearts?
I have played the Kingdom Hearts like card one on DS.
Yes.
So that
It's
was you
Chain of
played
Memories.
Chain of Memories. Is that the one with like the little cards and then you stack them and you like can do
Yeah.
So that's the sequel to Kingdom Hearts. I know. Now we're entering the convolution, dude.
What's Kingdom Hearts 2?
It's the sequel to Kingdom
of
Hearts
Memories.
1 and Kingdom Hearts Chain of Memories.
Yeah.
Okay.
Chain of Memories
so this is the problem.
This is the problem. This is why people fell off, dude. So like Kingdom Hearts is this beautiful franchise that's lasted like 20 fucking years now, and they just keep doing this thing where it's all, okay, we finished a mainline entry. Now we're going to do 4 games. One of them's on the cell phone. One of them's on the PSP. Here's another one on the Nintendo DS.
And they're like super story important.
Very story relevant.
The joke is always that.
yeah.
What's the guy that made it?
Oh, Tetsuya Nomura.
Yes, him. He apparently the running bit is that everything is very important to the story. So I like looked up a video and something came up where it was like Disney had this live show or whatever. And it was a stage thing to like promote the game. And it was like they had a costume character, Sora, and he's like battling Captain Hook. And they were like, the creator of the thing is like, this is essential to understanding Kingdom Hearts 4. Like, they were like, very funny.
You have to play a specific casino game in Vegas that has like a Kingdom Hearts cut screen, or you're like, oh, this was so.
Oh my god,
Sora died.
Well, like Colton sent me a bunch of videos that are like, here are a bunch of alternate endings and secret endings, and I'm like, holy shit, this like changes everything.
Yes. Don't ask it.
What keeps you hooked?
Oh, okay.
What?
I thought he was going to ask, what is Kingdom Hearts? And I was like, come on, dude. Don't do this.
All right, I guess we're in for a 4-hour episode.
All right, everyone, buckle up. Here we go.
What about it keeps you hooked through all of the like bullshit of trying to understand it?
Ari, I got to tell you, part of the hook for me is the bullshit nonsense that I'm like, what the fuck am I playing? Because you think about it and it takes someone like on the outside, because I was this way, I played as a kid, but like you get someone like Noelle who comes in and she's like, what is this? Because it's like Final Fantasy characters and Donald's like in a wizard outfit, like defeating another final. She's like, what is this?
Like, what are we?
I don't know,
but I love it.
Yes. So it stands, and not saying this is like a bad thing, but it has to have that cast and crew. Like it has to have the Disney crew in it for it to be where it's at.
Doesn't.
I personally, there is a divide, I think, in the fandom, that there are people who are like, I care deeply about the Disney worlds. Yeah. And then there are people like me where I'm like, the Disney worlds are a vehicle to get to the meat of what this guy, Tetsuya Nomura, is trying to tell you. Like, and that's being told through his original characters that are in the property, like Kairi, Riku, Sora, and the other ones that he brings in later. And like, for me, I care about those characters so much that I'm like, fuck, I guess we'll go to the Little Mermaid world and beat it so that I can understand this better.
So you're like, that's the bet. Like, I'm going to, I forget. Yeah, I just got eaten by Monstro the whale. Yeah. And I'm like, God damn it. And now I'm like, I'm doing chores for Geppetto and I got to find this dumbass puppet. And then you get to the cutscene and it's Riku holding Pinocchio and he's like, looking for this, and it's like, what the fuck is going on?
What are you doing, dude? It, man. Yeah, leave the puppet alone. And he's like feeding it.
How is Disney involved in this?
Okay.
Why is Disney involved in this?
Right, no, you go ahead.
Oh,
I was okay.
What were you gonna say?
I was gonna say
I have never seen you two more excited.
Vibing, dude.
Oh my god,
we're excited. We're sweating.
Andrew's taking off his shirt. He's wet.
Makes me so happy,
dude. Okay, so
I will tell you.
Oh my god,
he did take off his shirt.
Here's the thing.
You could hear it.
So the way that the way that it stands is that, and this is the kind of clever part where it's a story about. What are you looking at? My eyes are up here.
I'm looking at your.
Did I have to go completely nude? No. Am I?
Yeah, I'm like, why are your pants off?
I mean,
now?
it's
okay.
It's all in
so
the air.
The clever thing is the game more or less is about like light and dark, and it's about understand like people that it's good and evil, basically.
Yeah.
More or less.
Very tries to put it in like black and white terms.
And so Ansem, the bad guy, is like, I need, in order to open Kingdom Hearts, which he believes is all darkness. He's like, I want
source of all evil.
I want to release the source of all evil. In order to do this, in order to open Kingdom Hearts, I need the 7 purest of heart to open that door. So he captures the princesses from Disney who are the purest of heart.
Oh,
it's kind of cool.
So you get like at the end. So like in Sora's journey, like he catches some of them along the way where he's like, it's like, oh, like you go to Alice in Wonderland world and like suddenly like Alice is being kidnapped.
So sorry. Go ahead.
Oh, and I was just saying, but then by the time you get to the end, you're like, oh fuck, he's already got like 4 of them locked and loaded into these like princess crystals.
And he's working with the villains. So like some of the opening credits are like the villains are like, we had this Captain Hook. We have to get all of the princesses and that evil Peter Pan. And they're like, well, not Peter Pan, but yeah, the princess's thing. And like,
you get like Oogie Boogie
from
Oogie
like
Boogie. Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah. It, like the worlds that they picked make no, like,
they really don't make a lot of sense.
Do they exist in the same universe, or are they like time skipping or like portal skipping to these Disney worlds to get them?
Okay.
The worlds
are... Don't get mad.
They're so it's like, okay, the way they try to
ask a stupid question.
The way they try to pitch
English?
I believe, and I feel like there are Kingdom Hearts historians out there who would like crack down on me and be like, that's wrong or whatever. But
sound off in the comments, please.
Yeah, please. Like, but
feed Cacho's algorithm.
My understanding is that if you look up, so the way they pitch is like, if you look up in the sky and you see all the stars, each star is like a world. And the different worlds are like different Disney movies, or like some of them are original creations that like they've come up with that for the series that are really cool. I like those the best. But the idea is like each world has its own little heart, dude. And when it gets consumed by darkness, that star goes out. And they're connected by invisible ties and keyholes, like little space keyholes.
Okay.
And Sora can go between those things in his gummy ship, dude. So he's got a spaceship.
So they...
Alright, you sound so stupid right now.
I know. I sound like an idiot, but... So it is, they are all canonically in the same universe.
Yes.
Oh my god.
But they don't know about each other.
Also, water is wet.
But yeah, so by opening up Kingdom Hearts, it has like created some sort of split in space.
Yeah.
And like that's why they can jump to different worlds. Because when they close the door, Kyrie goes away.
I like how you say it.
He's shouting it in the Haley Joel Osment voice.
Every time he says her name, that's how he says it. Kyrie! Riku! Goofy! Dude, yeah.
Freeze! Thunder!
Those are his attacks?
Yeah, those are all his attacks.
Okay.
Stop!
I remember Megan playing Kingdom Hearts 3, and I watched her play a little bit, and the takeaway I got was Donald constantly being like...
He says, this looks like a good spot to find some ingredients.
Yeah.
Now try to say that in the Donald voice.
You can't. It's like impossible.
Give it a shot.
Exactly.
Give it a shot.
It's like, so Clem, can you add the real audio of Donald saying, this looks like a good spot to find some ingredients in Kingdom Hearts 3, and you will see it online, and it sounds insane.
This might be a good spot to find some ingredients.
To answer, I don't know if I answered your question, but I feel like the thing that keeps me coming back, even though it's full of bullshit, he retcons it every other game. Like, you have to trace these threads, and you're following along, and it can be a lot. I think anyone that's a fan will like also, if you're a fan, let me, as a big fan, like I have this tattooed on my body. Like,
he does.
You need to understand that story-wise, he is ass pulling a lot of things on us, and we have to own up to it.
Sorry,
it's goofy.
that's where he pulls the keyblade out of his
keyhole.
Yeah.
He's gotten
Donald
silly
and
with
Goofy
it.
are like, whoa.
Yeah.
Gorsh.
Close this hole.
Oh! They like break character.
It's the voice actor. It's like,
Oh my god!
oh my god.
Goofy.
This is me. Goofy.
Close my hole.
Haley, Haley, I don't think that was in the script. He's like,
and just playing Kingdom Hearts 3. He's like, what?
yeah.
Why is it rated M? Yeah.
This is very
will
important
say,
to understand.
just hearing you guys explain this, there is a...
Yeah.
Sora's a keyhole. Sorry,
Yeah.
go ahead.
There's just like a deep passion and originality to it that can't really be replicated anywhere else.
I just like I love the bullshit. I
Yeah.
love
Yeah.
that it makes no sense. I love that it's nonsense. It's feeding AI
you see the most-
darkness, light, and
Hearts.
heartless and hearts and pure, and like see what it comes out with, and that's what it is.
Dude, it really, yeah. And like people will try to be like, no, it really, if you think about it, like if you really follow along, it makes sense. And I'm here to tell you, like as a diehard fan, it really doesn't. Like you can like try to piece it together and you'll get something. Like you can come to your own conclusion. But I also think that's what's special about it is like everyone comes to their own conclusion. Like everyone finds meaning in it. And I love those characters, dude. I think that they're like super great, and it's rare to find a character that is as light-spirited and like awesome as Sora. I don't know.
I think we all need a little bit of a break.
I think everyone give your minds some rest after that. And
if you want the extended conversation,
we'll subscribe to the Patreon.
We'll throw that up on the Patreon.
The $10,000 a month Patreon.
That's the only way you get it. All right, bye.
All right. All right, so this is the thing. Ansem, Seeker of Darkness, is actually... Oh.
It's been 5 days! I want to go home!
Well, dude, we got to finish the second half, so...
I want to go home so bad!
Well, let's ask the question of the week.
I haven't seen my wife!
You want...
My phone's dead!
It's okay. No. While I was explaining, I texted Megan. She was cool with it.
She was cool with it. I
was
texted
so cool.
Noelle.
Yeah.
She sent me a goodbye, so that's fine.
Goodbye. She said, have fun with the kitty game.
I said, okay.
Why did you chain me up? Let me go!
You weren't listening.
I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry.
We're gonna get all you can eat after
use
this.
the keyblade that we gave you to get out. There's a key. There's a lock right there.
Comically large lock.
Yeah,
well, of course, yeah. And there's a keyblade on the other side, and
you just have to get across the room.
Yeah, once you're worthy,
you will summon it. Actually, once you're worthy, you'll summon it to your hand.
So here's the twist: the next Saw movie is actually going to be like a Kingdom Hearts spinoff, where he's going to be like, "I want to play a little game, like play a little game across from you, Xanthem of like the darkness." It's like, what?
That's kind of what the beginning of the game feels like, as you're like trapped on the
Saw
silent
game.
I mean, that's pretty funny. Like,
I can't understand a thing you're saying. It's like
You
a
wanna
Donald
play a
puppet.
game?
And then you'll die.
Yeah.
Oh, you're chained to a
There is
fucking
something
You just see,
buzzsaw. Huh?
so it's like a red room, like covered in blood. There's like bodies, and your foot's attached to like a bear trap.
Yeah.
And like the shadow casted on the other side of the room, you just see two figures, bottom halves. It's a duck and like Goofy's joggers and like size 40 clown shoes.
Dude, that's similar to as soon as Winnie the Pooh went into the public domain.
Oh yeah,
they made a horror film.
Yeah, dude. It's so funny.
It's really funny.
RM picture, but like Donald and Goofy are trying to be serious, but like Goofy's still doing pratfalls and shit.
Yeah.
And it's just like slipped on blood.
Slips in a bear trap and just chops his head off.
There's something horrifying about Goofy in particular. Like, it's the contrast of the terrifying situation that you'd be in with someone undermining it with like goofy antics, just being like, looks like that hurts, feller. It's like, my bones.
Oops.
Gosh.
Well, I'd help you out, but I gotta find my son Max.
That's a deep wound.
Yeah.
Be a shame if you had to saw it off.
It's the like laughing.
Yeah.
He's
on the tricycle. He's like, want to play a little game? Welcome back, Couch Kids viewers. After 5 grueling days in the Couch Kids basement, they let me free. And
5 days, man.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Man.
When you ask what is Kingdom Hearts,
you're gonna get a 5-day explanation.
It's my own fault, really,
Yeah.
for being a supportive friend.
Sorry.
You are a supportive friend. Thank you for letting us.
Yes.
Thanks for letting us do that.
Yeah.
No, it's so interesting. It's so interesting. I love it. I love
when you do that.
I love talking about Kingdom Hearts again. It's so good.
Would you consider playing it?
No.
Damn, that was quick.
Would you consider playing it if we asked you to play it?
No.
Would you consider playing it if we asked you with a pretty please on top?
And also, we recorded it for content as a Let's Play.
Well, maybe.
Oh,
you gotta twist my
when
leg like
you
that.
throw content in there.
Okay. If you guys make Kingdom Hearts a drinking game, how would you do it? Maybe then I would play.
I probably have the same answer. Go ahead.
So for content, if we made Kingdom Hearts a drinking game, which I am super down for, I think that's hilarious and fun. I think every time they say heart,
Yep.
Oh, no.
you have to drink.
Yep.
A sip. We'll make it a sip. It's not like chug it. But there should be, every time you die, we should chug.
Yep.
That's great. Yeah, every time you hear him go,
Dude, fuck that, and fuck that animation, and fuck that, like, their system, and fuck Like, I hate it. It's the worst, but because sometimes you're going up against villains and you have so much fucking HP, and then they'll be like, whoop-ah, and then it'll be, and then the annoying fucking, I don't know if I talked about this last week, but you have to wait until you get to a really high level before you get, what's the thing where you, like, it gives you invincibility.
Oh, cure. Leaf bracer.
Leaf bracer, where as you cure yourself, you go, here, and you're like, you give yourself health.
Mm-hmm. That's another sip. Whenever you say, here, and he heals himself,
yeah, man.
we all have to drink.
Okay. Because when you do that, you wait so long in the game to unlock this ability where whenever you go, here, you're invincible. Because the amount of times I've died when he goes through his fucking 30-second animation of being like, "Wapow!" and like throws up a potion or like cures himself.
It's a lot of frames.
And I'm like, here, and then I die.
That's 2 drinks.
It's so annoying.
Clem, can you throw up the Kingdom Hearts 1 death screen? Because that's very accurate to how it sounds.
Right now.
That was it. That's what it was.
Anytime he dies, I feel like
how would you do it, Colton? Just the same thing, just when
the
certain events happen.
The heart one comes up a lot. I think when you die is a good one.
Anytime someone claims what a heart is, it should be like darkness. It's light. Anytime he asks where Riku or Kairi is,
that's a good
happens
one.
a lot.
Okay. Yeah, that happens a lot.
I might be way out of line here because I don't know it, but I feel like there should be a big one where it's like if Mickey appears, you do a waterfall.
Oh, I love that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah.
or it's like,
well, Mickey doesn't appear until the very end of the game.
That's that's a good one for Kingdom Hearts 2 though, because when you die in Kingdom Hearts 2, what's great about it is it'll say sometimes you'll get a screen that says I give up, or like I don't give up, or something like that. I forget what the words are exactly. It's like, continue. Is it that?
I don't know.
Okay, it's something like that. And if you say like I'll never give up or whatever, then all of a sudden like the screen goes white and Mickey in a cloak flies up and you control him and he's just like Yoda. Like he just like flies around the screen.
You get to control Mickey?
Yes, you control him.
That's cool.
And he's just like popping off, and then he has an ability where you charge it and then he heals everyone.
Whoa.
And then you're like back in the fight.
And that's a drink too for healing.
So I think that's a good you drink while he's healing.
I'm trying to think
you're
of
gonna
like
die of alcohol poisoning.
Yeah, I'm trying to think of like a good. There are a lot of mini bosses. I feel like that pop up that you have to beat.
Anytime you I feel like anytime you beat like a big boss, that's fun. I would say
there's a cutscene. There's a lot of those.
There's a lot of
dude. The amount of like wasted time when like you enter a new room. And like you take 2 steps and then it's a cutscene again, and then they'll dump you off into a new place, and then you'll just like take 2 steps and another. I'm just play the thing.
They do it a lot. Yeah, I would say anytime Donald and Goofy ask it about the king or mention King Mickey,
yes,
that's a good.
See, that can be the thing.
They do that a lot. Yeah,
you do King's Cup.
A
whole game of King's Cup.
You pause it, do an entire game of King's Cup,
or maybe. You there is a King's Cup that you fill up. Yeah. And when every time they mention King, and when it's full, you have to do some sort of like
gamble to like see who drinks it all.
Exactly.
Oh, I love that.
So it's like incorporating.
Cool. Guys, we could be making
$1 million
coolest drinking game.
Clem, cut this whole thing out. Yeah. We got.
Don't let it sell.
Don't let it.
Copyright. Couch Kids.
Couch Kids Kingdom Hearts drinking game.
Property of Couch Kids 2023 trademark. You can't take it. Don't take it anywhere.
Very fun.
Yes.
It would get. I think it would get pretty rambunctious pretty quick, but it would be
fucking
fun.
Immediately.
Yeah.
Well, I think that kind of brings me into my question of the week.
Whoa.
Question of the week.
Ooh, we should have a jingle.
Ooh.
Coucho, what's that question of that week jingle?
Beep, beep, beep. Initiating Couch Kids jingle. Dun, 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 dun. Question of the week.
Thank you, Coucho.
Thanks, Coucho. What if you just sang like a totally like, "Hey Jude"?
Yeah,
and it's like that.
Hey, Couch Kids, what is the?
He played the Beatles on his phone.
Colton, I want to take that snippet and like add a little like piano track behind it and like actually roll that.
That's cool.
Hey, if we ask Coucho every week, I want to make Coucho. I want to make Coucho a real thing. We're making Coucho merch.
Well, he's a real thing.
Coucho plushes.
Yes.
He does exist.
Coucho plushes.
So, guys, this is coming back to my question. This is back to my question.
Oh shit!
Hit us.
Okay, what's your favorite actor?
Haley Joel Osment.
It's not fun when he does it.
I don't like it. Be mad.
I also said, "What's your favorite actor?"
Well,
so
it was funny because I was gonna scream.
the dog
and then
from Big Bud.
Airbud?
Big Bud.
Big Bud.
The dog from Big Bud.
It's a direct to DVD.
That's some AI shit right there.
Yeah, it's like the
Big
direct.
Bud.
Yeah,
But eating spaghetti.
when you pass the like aisle at Target, that's just like clearly knockoffs.
Knockoff dude, Big
The
Bud.
dog from Big Bud.
He plays.
He plays chess.
Okay.
Oh, Big Bud, you
Question-
won again, I guess? I don't know. Checkmate.
Yeah, I like subtitles pop up when
Yeah.
he barks.
Checkmate.
Yeah, and it's like the fake dog paw comes out and moves
God,
the
I
check
love
it.
pieces.
Oh.
Cool.
Yeah.
So, question of the week. Let's say Couch Kids is on a steady rise of popularity, and
Which we are.
Which we are. I'm talking 300 subscribers, maybe eventually.
Numbers.
One day.
Climbing. Crazy.
Crazy. There we go. Thanks, Coucho.
Overloading Coucho.
Oh no.
Oh, God.
Throw some water on
we
it.
said his maximum to 300. That's his maximum.
Coucho runs on a 2 gigabyte Wells Fargo banking USB stick. So, let's say Couch Kids is running up, the charts popularity. We're doing live shows. Maybe we're not doing live shows. Maybe
I can't.
We just sold out.
here's what we're saying. Here's what I'm saying.
refuse
If
to.
there
Great.
is a thing that the Couch Kids could produce and make and like put onto shelves, whether it's like plushies or like a game or like a Couch Kids. We talked about a movie before.
We did talk about a movie. That was great.
Maybe it's like live shows. What would be the thing you would want to do, and like how would you execute it?
Ooh.
So my answer, and also, is this a good question?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
Okay,
let's
cool.
roll.
Clem, cut that out.
Clem, cut that out.
Thank you.
Come on, cut that out.
Clem, don't really cut that out. Everything I just said before was a lie.
Blows up the volume.
Yeah.
I would want to do a Couch Kids board game.
Ooh, that's really fun.
Like a take on Monopoly, but it's like callbacks to all of our episodes and stuff. And it's
Yeah.
like, you landed in the Goobers! And you have to like flip the board over, and then like you're in like,
Splats you, and you're like,
yeah. And it's like there's the couch, or it's like you play as each one of us. This is a really like self-indulgent question, by the way.
You play as me, the
play as
hero, of
Uni.
course.
You play as a couch kid. You can play as any couch kid.
Dude,
you
how about their
want.
potatoes? They're like little
They're
bodies
little
with potatoes for heads.
And
Couch
there's like
potatoes.
at the center of the map is the couch, and you have
gotta
to
get
like
to the
get
couch.
to the
Candyland kinda
like a
thing?
Candyland kind of
Ooh,
thing.
I love that.
And the things you do in real life or in the game happen in real life, like in Jumanji.
What?
We'll develop that technology.
I like
we'll make
that.
that happen.
Wait, I don't.
It's now a Jumanji game.
Now it's a Jumanji game.
So,
Wait,
so
but it
things
happens. No, I know. Please,
dude.
I know what a Jumanji game is.
okay,
I
Jumanji-
know,
okay,
guys,
hold on.
it's a
Explain
movie.
it to
It's a
me.
movie with
No.
okay, Robin Williams.
Yes.
Couch. What year was that?
I was gonna say
Coucho, what year is Jumanji?
Jumanji is 1997.
I don't.
8.
1990, 78.
78. Yeah.
70.
He's broken.
Was it a 70s movie? I didn't know that.
78, 1990, 78.
Oh, 1990, 78. Okay, great.
It's
a job,
Future
Coucho.
movie.
Yes.
Good job. Thanks, buddy. We feed him a little chip.
Yeah.
Dude, I like the idea of the Jumanji events are like you said, like parts of previous podcasts. So
be like
someone's
really
all of a sudden strapped to a couch and getting pushed out of a plane.
The board's flying around with them. You have to get past naked Mark Wahlberg. It's like behind him, and you have to
Mark
like.
Wahlberg's gonna beat your
Yeah,
ass.
if you don't, he's like chasing you.
Kicked in the
He
head
wants
by
a push-up contest
Yeah.
or a pull-up contest.
You get kicked in the head by a racist transformer or whatever that bit was.
I wasn't training day. Mark, you were. You have to like argue with him.
Gahul takes over one of your players.
Yes.
Cool.
Yeah, you can land on the Gahul space. You're like disabled for a turn. Like,
Oh man.
I don't know. Couch Kids board game.
There's something about
We can
Couch
make
Kids
that now.
Jumanji
3D
board
printed.
game.
Yeah, and
I'm
it,
way
it
into
will
it.
have Jumanji, elements to it. We will develop that technology for that to
right.
happen.
We will.
Um,
Colton comes with every board.
yeah.
Every board bought. We're only making 3, and we come with one of the
One of them.
One of the 3.
We're
so
trapped in the game. Which one of us gets freed first?
There's like a little glass ball in the middle, and it's like
That's
us
hilarious.
banging on
No,
the glass.
mine's an inbox collector now.
Yeah.
It's Dumbest joke I've ever made.
Oh no, I'm at Guild Hall.
Oh no, never get picked.
Chicken tender
Just-
fingers. No one finishes the game.
No, basically for 300 years I've been here eating Guildhall chicken tenders.
No, I'm right under Blow Up the Kittens game. What the fuck is the game?
Exploding kittens.
I'm right under Exploding Kittens. No one takes me.
Next to Cards Against Humanity.
If
Worse than hell.
yeah,
Worse than hell.
gotta be.
Worse than hell.
yeah, pretty gnarly.
Yeah, so that's my answer. The Couch Kids board game. That's
That's
our
cool.
that's our next.
That's a good one.
That's what I want to funnel all this towards.
All of the funnels towards.
That's the
Your
game.
goal-
That's the end game.
The end game for the whole thing was just we could have made a
Nope.
No, I want it to be like in
Jumanji.
Target, like on shelves in Target.
shelves. Okay.
Yes.
Was it that big that
I
it's
wanna
in
be-
every?
yes.
It's not just a Kickstarter. This is like Ari's shooting for the stars,
I'm
dude.
like draining the accounts.
Yeah,
all of them.
that's awesome.
Megan, I'm sorry.
I've sold the home.
Yeah.
My personal accounts as well. How did you
Yes.
get access to my 401k?
Your password is easy.
Shit. Coucho, what's my password?
Password is fuck.
That's
Damn
what
it, that was it.
It was fuck. It's
Fuck.
easy.
Coucho, you're so good.
Didn't even know. I didn't even know banks allowed 4-letter lowercase passwords, and it worked. It worked.
What's funny is Colton hates improv so much, and this is like he's got to be like concise. This is like
this
the
is
worst.
training.
This
Yeah.
is the
Training.
worst version of it because he's got to
guys
come
are-
up with a funny word that's got to like have a solid punchline every time. He could have went with
Got it.
buttholes. He could have went with
Nope,
so like
just went with-
a funny
If you
word.
said Andrew,
Const-
that would have been funny too.
Yeah,
I just
I know.
got constipated and said fuck. That's where I'm at.
Coucho did.
I'm level negative
Coucho
one
did.
on
Coucho,
improv
Coucho's
skills.
reaching 300. That's why.
So mine is a Couch Kids board game.
love
I
that,
love it,
man.
dude. I think that's
Love
awesome.
that. I think like plushies would be fun.
Dude, when you said Coucho
Coucho.
plushie, that my brain exploded.
Like,
I was very
you're
excited.
visualizing the Coucho
Yeah.
character in your
Yes.
head, right?
Yep.
It's like
And
this like
every-
old school, like
Yes.
big boxy robot.
Yes.
I think that couch, dude, the one that you're sitting on, the couch.
Yeah,
you
has like
know?
little
Yeah.
like eyes and like the bar for teeth, and
yes.
it's like
He's got
Pee-wee
Herman
little
character,
little
teeth.
receipt thing
Yes.
comes out.
And
Oh
10
my
abs.
God.
Yeah,
And 10 abs.
from neck to
Yeah.
under your ass.
Dude, I love that, man. Yeah, I think
Coucho, he could be so cute.
The Coucho plushie. That's a very doable thing.
Yeah.
if we were to squeeze him, Coucho, what would you say if I squeezed you?
Beep, 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 beep. Your mom's a whore.
Coucho!
That's not what we want.
No potato chip for you, Coucho!
Oh, please.
Oh man.
Need tater chips.
Damn it!
Well,
could
that
be
is
that.
what he's. That is what he's. Can you imagine you're in Target? And the kids go by and they're like, "Oh, Coucho!" They click them. Your mom's a whore.
You fund like let's just say pie in the sky, like this gets it's like a Kickstarter. You fund like a bunch of money, you get your Coucho plush like a year later in the mail. You're like,
my
oh my
God.
god, it's
I've been waiting
the
so
Coucho
long.
plush. You squeeze it and it's all your mom's a whore.
Oh, I got this for my child.
That's all it says?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It confirms.
It has two. It's the comp.
It knows.
Serious? I am.
Yeah. I never lie.
What? You squeeze it again. Your mom's a whore.
Facts only.
The
Coucho.
facts only. Yeah.
Coucho facts.
That'll be one Coucho that we just slip in there. We don't know who gets it.
So funny. God.
Pew, 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 pew.
What was your answer, dude?
Hey guys, so my answer is
Couch Kids Therapy.
Couch Kids Therapy.
You call one of us,
Yep.
and we help you out with your fucking problems or whatever.
There we go. That's a good one, Ari. What would be? No, we've already done that. We did the.
We're out of ideas.
We're out of ideas, dude.
Oh,
That's
no.
you
Cool.
know
What would be your
So-
Couch Kids product that you would want to make? Would it be a game? A game would be fun.
Honestly, okay.
Anime?
Honestly, if we throw out game, I think it'd be fun to do like a fighting game or like a 2D
OnlyFans?
platformer. Yeah, no, the Couch Kids OnlyFans. It's been popping off.
That'd pop off, man.
I've actually already started that one. So
The couch is.
yeah, it's going straight into the bank account. You guys, you should see the money from it.
Oh my
Why does this room smell like ass?
Well,
What?
You
Oh,
said
that's
that
what
it's
that.
because of the garbage, but I don't see any
There are
garbage.
70 cameras pointed at the couch right now.
Yeah, well, you know, I had to use the. You can't have a Couch Kids OnlyFans and not use the CK
Is that
Lounge.
red light on?
No,
Are we on the OnlyFans?
it's not streaming. No,
Why are you're behind a desk? Well, I haven't seen your hands all episode. What if?
no, dude. It's just. Don't worry. Just don't worry about it.
Oh no!
Stop.
Not on
We can't do
Coucho.
that. Coucho.
So you would make a 2D platformer?
I think like a 2D platformer would be fun. That'd be cool. Like a fighting game. I've always wanted to make like a fighting game or like a visual novel
like a
game.
Street Fighter.
Fighter?
Yeah.
Couch Kids dating sim.
A Couch Kids dating sim. That's fun. Yeah.
Coucho gets chosen a lot.
Coucho. Oh,
Almost
that's
exclusively.
maybe that's the goal. It's like we have to help the couch potato like get with Coucho.
Oh,
you
they
know?
said
okay.
we gotta help you guys date one of us.
No,
There's
that was
no
not
way
going to be my
there's
answer.
No way to romanticize us. Because
Yeah.
you'll like try to, and we'll just be like, huh.
Hey, what about
She
this
must be
though?
really.
Okay, all of the answers were, "Hey, what about this?" Though? I don't.
No matter what I select, I get that response.
There's no for my character.
Yeah.
You try to make an advance, and there's just nothing but like things that trigger me to rip ass.
Yeah, like it's like a Pokemon game where like they're walking around and they just see us like going like hitting the walls. You go up to Andrew, he's like 4 for 4, 4 for 4, 4 for 4.
Wow, they really didn't want you to romance them.
Prison rules.
Marriage Mondays.
Marriage Monday.
Marriage Mondays.
Jesus, this is
Marriage
like
Mondays.
Yo, this episode has turned into both Kingdom Hearts and recap of everything that we've done so far on the
I
podcast.
paid $70 for this game.
I also
Awesome.
just love that like every response is, "Hey, what about Disto?" And then you rip ass, and somehow your stats go up. Like it's just random. Like, wait, how did I lose two charm?
Yeah. Absolutely. Dude, the stink stayed, so you lost 2 charm.
You can't win over Coucho when you smell like that. The game, you can only romanticize.
The goal is to
Coucho.
get with Coucho.
Yeah.
I think so. I think it's got to be.
Couch kiddos.
Because I feel like those games are always like, one, people get excited about like something like Monster Prom where you start creating like lore and these characters that people start liking, but also it's a very good like beginner friendly like game design type of game. It's like
totally.
yeah, you make a couple
You
poses.
don't need to be good
art.
at video games. You don't
Yeah,
like.
I think it's smart like when people do that. They do like the like Monster Prom, Dream Daddy, and
Yeah.
kind of those like visual novel games.
We should do a visual novel game, but it's just real pictures of us as our sprites. Like usually, like people make like really cute sprites,
like
and
really
then it's just
awful photos of us.
That's so funny.
It's like the
Everything
thing
else
where
is colored and like painted and like done by an artist.
when we talk, we have a like photo of us doing like an open mouth and a closed mouth, and it just goes between those two.
Yeah. Oh my
I saw Coucho
God.
over by the movie theater.
That's so funny.
Cool. Can I have some money to take Couch on a date? No. How
Hey.
about this though?
What about this though?
I lost 7 charisma from that, and
Why?
and the game just
Gained
charged
five-
me $5.
yeah, you need a credit card and an internet.
It's a it's one of those
access to
games that constantly microtransactions.
Microtransactions.
Oh,
yeah.
it's gonna be full
Hey,
of microtransactions.
$5 for a loot box. And you open the box and it's just a word bubble. What about this dough?
You can't escape it.
It's called a poot box now.
You got fart sound number 365. Just
Like you go to the collection board and it's like, what the fuck? There's like 7,000 like empty boxes, and it's just like,
just farts. every collectible in the game is just different
the
sounding farts.
poop box.
Dude, I'm gonna explode.
And it's just the Couch Kids RPG. Your
Kids
bank
RPG.
statements just say like, what about Disto? Like $5, $20.
Bank of America's like, why do you have 7,000 charges?
I like how everything we've made proposed as a project is just insulting and like rude.
And it's a full price video game.
Yeah.
It is $70.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
Gaucho.
Multiplayer coming soon.
Gaucho. Fuck. Whew. Gaucho co-op.
Oh.
Well, guys, Coucho looks like he needs a recharge. His battery only lasts exactly 1 hour, so it's about time we plug them back up so we can have them ready for the next episode.
Plug them back up?
Plug them back up.
Yeah. I'm thinking we gotta plug him up, dude.
We gotta plug them up.
Plug him back up.
Every night, I grab Cacho, I bend him over the bed, and I grab his power cord, and I plug him up. I don't know what's so weird about it.
Plug him right up.
Sometimes you gotta spit on it to get it into the plug. It's what do you want me to do? Not plug up Cacho?
Please. Do not plug me.
See, look, he's hysterical.
Cacho, you're shaking.
Every time I get near him, he's like, no.
I have a bottle of Caucho goo as well that I need to. Okay, we're done.
We're out of here.
Thank you, everybody, so much for listening to this unnecessary episode of the Couch Kids. Andrew, tell them where they can find us.
Find us at Couch Kids Podcast pretty much everywhere. Email us any questions that you have, any comments. We appreciate all of them. We love all the love and the hate equally. Keep those coming. I also want to give a big shout out to Clem. Thank you so much for editing for us.
Woo!
It's so amazing. All these
really
episodes have been coming out great. All the sound effects. So just wanted to give a shout out.
If you love the podcast, you love Clem because it's her mark. It is.
She's making it happen.
She had to listen to 5 days worth of Kingdom Hearts just to
cut it down to 30 minutes.
She's not the same since it is bad. It is bad.
Or for the good. Or is it the light?
All right.
Kingdom Hearts is light.
Hey, let's close this podcast for good. Mickey. Have a good day. Have a good week, everyone. Thank you. Bye.
Riku.